So today we are going to study about chemical change. Imagine you have a paper, okay, and you fold it. After some time when you open the paper, will the paper turn back to its original? Let's think about it. Take another example. You take an egg and you make an omelette out of it. After some time, can you reverse this omelette into the original egg? So the answer for first question, paper, can you turn it back into original? Yes. But omelette to egg, no. So when you can bring it something to its original form, it's physical change. Okay, like for example, bending something, twisting, melting, freezing. These are all physical changes. Means you can reverse it easily. But ripening of fruit, baking a cake, cooking, rusting of iron, in this case cooking an egg, making it to omelette, these are all chemical change. So chemical change are the changes which are permanent, which cannot be reversible, okay? Now, how do we know a chemical change has occurred? So we look at these four indicators. The four indicators are temperature, color, gas and odor. Means in a reaction, if any of these four indicators are there, it means a chemical reaction has completed. Let's take one by one. Temperature. You are cooking up an omelette. The egg normal and the omelette now. Has the temperature changed? Yes. So it is a chemical reaction. Color. A red ripe apple and a rotten apple. There is a difference in color. The first one is red, the other is turning into black. So there is a color change. So again it's a chemical reaction. Gas. You take Eno, baking soda, you put vinegar. You see some bubbles forming out. There is a formation of gas. So this is also a chemical reaction. And odor. Imagine today you take a tiffin, you have noodles in it, you put it in your bag. You forget about it. Saturday, Sunday passed. Monday your bag will start smelling bad. So chemical reaction has occurred. The odor has changed. So these are the four indicators. Now why we are studying chemical change? Because now when we see in science, we see the word reaction. So reaction is when you take two or more things and it gives you a product. Okay, so that's when we say a reaction has occurred. Now what are the reactants? Reactants are the things we use at the start. And what are the products? The product is the end part. So let's say you take milk, you take syrup and you make it into a milkshake. Okay, so milk and syrup or milk and fruit are the reactants because you used at the start, and the milkshake you got is the product. One more example. You take egg and you heat it and it becomes an omelette, my previous example. Now the egg is the reactant or the product? The egg is the reactant because the materials that I use at the start are called reactants and the finished results are called the products. Nice. Now if I give you a reaction, hydrogen reacts with oxygen to form water. What is the thing I am using at the start? What are my reactants here? My reactants here are hydrogen and oxygen. These are my reactants. What is the product? What am I getting from all this? I am getting water. So that is my product. So in any chemical reaction, you are going to highlight what are the reactants and what are the products. Sometimes a reaction may also look like this. Hydrogen, okay, let me write the word form. Hydrogen plus oxygen forms water. In this case also my reactants will be, first question, what do I have at the side? I have hydrogen and oxygen. These are my reactants and water is the product. Note here, you are not supposed to choose any one reactant. You have to give all the reactants that are mentioned here. Sometimes it may be 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. Whatever reactants are there before the arrow, you are going to mention it all. Whatever substances are there after the arrow, in this case water, they are all the products. Now one more question can come from this is, write the word equation. So I can say magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. So magnesium reacts with means plus oxygen to form magnesium oxide. So magnesium oxide. This is how we write word equation. And from word equation, what are the reactants? Magnesium and oxygen. What is the product? Magnesium oxide. So I hope this is clear.